你被追赶过吗？在梦里，被什么不知名的生物或是情绪追赶着，然后你跑啊跑啊，想尽一切办法缩小、起飞，又或是隐身。终于在被抓住的前一秒，你意识到这不是真的，然后你醒来了。真好。但如果梦外还是一个梦呢？这世界究竟真实吗？
Very real, of course.
但我觉得我们像是活在一本无头无尾的书里，不知从何而来，也不知什么时候一切就都会结束。我很害怕。
You're making me dizzy.
对啊，就像小时候我烧得迷迷糊糊的时候，会突然想到，我真的难受吗？如果这只是我自我欺骗的一种错觉呢？
You see, you're hungry.
肚子叫就一定是饿了吗？又是谁定义的呢？
I can't convince you. I'm going to eat something.
我要去找答案了。
Wait for me.
I absolutely confidently believe that the world is real, and it's real because there are natural phenomena like earthquakes, volcanoes erupting, tsunamis, and nature. There's nature in terms of, well, the natural world of animals, plants, trees.
You see.
但这个展，它自然吗？它真实吗？
There's another exhibition of his where, sorry if this makes you unhappy, it was a cow inside, dead, obviously, with live flies. The flies were eating the dead flesh, and then the flies were dying, not because they'd eaten the flesh, but they lived and they died. So that was a very philosophical one of, you know, you have a dead animal, a live animal eats the dead animal, and then they die too. But then vegetarians die as well, I'm afraid, so I don't think being a vegetarian helps. Just have a banana milkshake, please.
你觉得他们认为世界真实吗？
How long have you been there?
Ah, a long time. A long time. 80 years. I'm sleep straight. And now I'm okay.
And it's disgusting, to be honest. Absolutely disgusting.
And it's a cruel world.
It is. It's cruel. The amount of times I've been kicked in my sleeping bag and things like that, sleeping bag set on fire. Animals don't get that. They get picked up, taken to the vets, put in the kennels, get rehomed. We don't.
Yeah, the world's real. It's cruel as well.
Can you share some moments in your life make you feel so strong, feeling something?
My daughter,
How old-
9. She's 9.
I believe she's very lovely girl. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
我明白你的意思，但你知道吗？不久后，我在别的地方又遇到了他。你瞧，世界不总是那么真实的。
Where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine. Yes, Ukraine is fighting for survival, and this is the defined moment for my country. And we need to stay strong and keep fighting for freedom, not just for ourselves, for Europe as well.
Yeah, so she's there.
Country is gonna be. So you have to cut the oxygen to the monster while it's still small. And in case anyone was still wondering when the good time to speak up is, this is it was yesterday. But if not yesterday, the time to speak up and do something is now.
可能我一直以来只是太过幸运。我生活在和平而优渥的环境中，生活中没有什么大的意外。
祝你生日快乐！祝你生日快乐！唱，好，你唱啥？你看你爸爸的啥啥？ 你来吹吧，俩我把气一起吹，吹个，吹个，吹，来来来，吹来，哎，吹呗，吹呗了，吹，吹，你把小鸡拿来，
我甚至每次都能在最后一刻赶上火车和飞机。是的，这是我人生中第一次错过了火车。但你知道吗？在我意识到来不及的时候，我放慢了拖着行李的脚步，突然感觉到无比真实，残酷，但也真实。不过话说回来，你觉得我太过傲慢也罢，怀疑似乎是刻在我基因里的。
Define real to me. What is real to you?
像是我4岁的时候，骑着自行车从楼梯上冲下来，在我摔倒的那一刻，看着其他人着急地跑来，我却觉得很有趣。这个倒过来的世界让我感觉非常真实，因为别人一定很少有机会看到这样的世界。也许这就是世界本来的样子呢？我只是想知道所有相反的、少数的可能性。
I don't know. I just think the brain is an incredible thing. So you can think what you want to think. You can decide that the world isn't real, or you can believe that the world is real.
是啊，大脑可以做很多神奇的事，就像我总是穿越时空地看到13年前坐在寄宿学校床上的我。那时的我问道：我有一天真的会长大吗？我真的拥有我自己的人生吗？我感同身受他的困惑，我看得到他，但我也同时来到了10几年后这个他不存在的未来。那我是他吗？线性的时间可以证明真实性吗？我总是被其困扰着。
Time, but that's the thing. There is no time. Time is just the distance between here and there. If I stay still, there's no time. So if I'm here in my thoughts, doing my thing, time doesn't matter, man. And that's what I mean. Sometimes you gotta pause to just appreciate what's around you and what you're involved in.
但我感到无力去改变什么。
Believe that the world is an appearance within my subjective experience. So like you are an appearance now. So I don't know if you are really separate to me. You might be, I don't know that. But what I know for sure is that you and this world is appearing now in my subjective experience. But that's not the most important thing. The important thing is, who am I who is experiencing that subjective experience?
Who am I? Who am I really?
We are a character. Shakespeare, one of his great sayings was that all of us are actors on a stage, in the stage of life. So he says that we're all playing a character part, and I like that. Depending on our conditioning, depending on our culture, depending on parents and all of that, we create a character. But the character isn't who we are. But some people really, really believe that the character they play is them, and that's why people suffer. But we're separate and yet interdependent with the world, but we're not determined by the world. We're not determined by the character we play.
Susan. I think it's okay. Okay, tell me how you see it yourself in the... Does it affect, does it show anything like this? The name is Tomescu, Tommy Tomescu.
Would you ask me if I'm a photographer or a videographer?
In fact, my documentary topic is, do you think the world is real?
Whoa! Because I've never been in the world, I've been just inside me. So all I could experience is just inside me, I'm inside this body, makes sense? So I don't know if that is even real, because I've never been outside of my body to really check it. It's just what my body feels like, touching, smelling. This, it's like you stay, you know, in a car, and all what you see outside is just what you see through your car, through the windows. The windows of the car, it's my eyes, my this one. I never get outside of the car to get there to see that it's real. I hope to not do that very soon. But being in this body, I cannot say if it's real or not.
你说躺在这里的人会有答案吗？有人说 I guess so,
It's all
dot
about
of perspective.
seeing things from different levels, and I mean, if we were much smaller, then all this stuff would be huge. So it's all about perspective and.
I think the universe is real,
and that's because of something called the uncertainty principle, which means that on the quantum scale, so that's subprotonic, smaller than a proton, there's a level of randomness to the speeds and positions of particles, and randomness in computers is nigh impossible. And you know, even with randomness programs in computers today, there's a level of predictability to it which there isn't with the uncertainty principle. So I think if the universe was simulated, that would be predictable in some way, which it isn't.
如果遥远的宇宙望向此刻的我们，那你、我、他，应该都没什么区别了吧？在这漫长的时空距离中，我应该也能为这世界做出些改变了。
Oh, you are dancing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful flower. Yeah.
Do you know what the thing is? Obviously, I believe the world has to obviously be real because we're all here, right? What we believe, the world is here. Maybe are we real to somebody else? Do you think that there's something out of here of this universe that might not be real? There might be another world of us, you understand? So I think the world is real to us. There might be something else outside of there that feel the same way. So I don't know. But what we live on, I do believe that is, yes, it's real.
I would say a moment like right now, you know, I'm thinking about these kind of ideas. And then you turn up. So share some with me.
Yeah.
Is life real?
Yeah. I always think about that. Yeah.
All right. What makes it real for you then?
There's a lot of moments make me feel the world is not real.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's just strike me how to say that scroll in my mind to say that the world is not real. Yeah.
And is that a bad thing?
A little. Sometimes make me confused, but most of the time I think it's still interesting because I still will live for the
You
life.
still be here, yeah.
Yeah, I still be here.
我仍然在这儿。
Just play this life game.
Yeah.
Ugh.